Hello everybody on the internet watching, and welcome to the final regular season game for the Over There division. It's the second Seattle Civil War of the season. The Seattle Stoats on the road in the Beefatorium against the Seattle Beefers, and it is do or die for both of these teams, with the Janitors beating the Shitbirds earlier tonight and claiming the divisional championship, eliminating the Shitbirds from the postseason. The math has been made simple for these two teams. Win and you're in, lose and you're out. Beefers winning the opening coin toss, deferring possession. Aston Often at the 10 to return. Picks it up through the middle and he's tackled at the 25. So the Seattle Stoats up first. Their offense all about using Edgar Hoopswooper's mobility to the max. All about boot plays, all about rollouts. And also using the amazing running ability of Brent Feelstrong, who's lined up as the lone back here. Charles Author showing pressure. Edgar Hoopswooper drops back, throws it. Oh, man! Intended for the tight end. I have the wrong... There we go. Okay, I have my giant piece of paper in front of me here telling me everyone's numbers. That was Carl Carlson intended on the pass, but because I paused, we get this amazing camera angle. The Stoats 2nd and 10. Beefy, thank you very, very much for subscribing with Twitch Time. This is Brent Feelstrong barreling through, finding the 7-10 split for the first down as he just absolutely meteors a hole through the Beefers' defensive line. That was incredible. And both of these teams, the Stoats and the Beefers, have incredible running back number ones. Justin Threadbare has been tearing apart the running game all game long, and Feelstrong since becoming the Stoats number one guy here on the pitch, but can't get any outside run. Oh my god, he shakes off the tackle from Destin Mystery. But Brent Feelstrong has been the Stoats' secret weapon as of late, and by secret weapon, I mean the weapon everyone knows about now. So I don't know, that was a poor choice of words on my part. 2nd to 8 as the Stoats have made it all the way to their 38-yard line. Holy shit, gift subs galore. Shift the links, thank you very much for all of the gift subs. It's a handoff to Carry Frontloader. 5 tier 1 gift subs. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, Helton. Happy birthday to you. Helton celebrating, getting into the postseason as Over There division champions. But Edgar Hoopswooper now has a 3rd down conversion. He has to get a 1.5 yard. He's going to opt to throw it. Gets it to the open man. 1st down Stoats. That's Bram Van Spijkelaus, the Cookie Dutchman, getting a 1st down. First and 10. The Stoats now into enemy territory. Carry Frontloader in the backfield. And it's going to be a dive down the middle, and he's going to be brought down by Mari Memuardo. Second and 9 for the Stoats. They're squarely on the Beefers' 45. Edgar Hoopswooper is going to boot out, but he's going to be tackled for a big loss. Philip Sweetsmoke offering him no ground on this play. Edgar Hoopswooper booting out, keeping the ball, but doesn't see that the right side of the field is unblocked. And he gets a big sack. That's going to push them all the way back to their own side of the field at the 49. 3rd and 14 for Hoopswooper, who stands at the shotgun. Now who's he going to throw to? He's going to get it. Oh, well defended there by J.K. Jokester. Fourth and 14 now as the Stoats have to punt their opening possession, and both of these defenses have been not too bad. Of course, both of these teams, both the Stoats and the Beefers, they began the... Oh, if that was 2 yards shorter, Amazing backspin on it. But touchback goes to the 20. These two teams carry very similar storylines going into this game. The Beefers and the Stoats began the season very, very roughly. The Stoats 1-5 at a point, and the Beefers 2-4. As Threadbare on the counter tries to get a good hole, but it's completely shut closed by Aaron Breadwards. But now, since roster and playbook adjustments in the past couple weeks, the Beefers going into this game winning 3 of their last 4 games. The Stoats on a 3-game winning streak. And it's all come to a head here at the second Seattle Civil War, as now it's a win-and-in situation. Threadbare, another bad handoff. This time, it's Yaden Floatboat shutting the door closed. Ash McEnroe standing in the shotgun for this 3rd and 13 conversion. Threadbare standing next to him. We'll see who the Beefers go to. And they get it to Ivan Mould at the 40, at the 45 before he's tackled down. First down, Beefers and then some. As they convert a 3rd and long. Ash McEnroe now at their own 45 in the middle of the field. Threadbare and Geronte Dunnett in the backfield. Threadbare on the counter run. Swoops up, tackled for no gain as Virgie Hamilton is all over him. And at the beginning of the season, for all of Season 1 for the most part, Ken McStoat has been the right end everybody has loved to cheer on in, I say Seattle, but we're here in Seattle with the Beefers, that the Stoats love to cheer on. You know, the saying used to go, your visit to Seattle isn't complete without a Ken McStoat sack. But since Ken McStoat has been moved to wide receiver number uno, his role has been filled up by Virgie Hamilton, and he has done amazingly as a defensive end for the Stoats, as the Beefers now face 3rd and 6 at the 50. McEnroe beside Gary McMoney's in the shotgun for this attempt. And of course, he's across from DeMar Hott, as McEnroe's all the time in the world gets a comeback from number 10, Edgar Stormcount. That's a first down, Beefers at the 40. But the Stoats are able to apply so much pressure on so many quarterbacks that they face just because of their great defensive ends. Ash McEnroe stepping back to throw. Rolling out, gets it. Oh, almost intercepted by Ben Zeitgeist, attempting to find Todd Normal deep at the 10-yard line. Gary McMoney's the lone back, 2nd and 10. Beefers at the 40, play action. Gary McMoney's keeps it, and he gets about 6 yards. It looked like Octavius Alwayson playing quarterback spy there. He was strafing with Ash McEnroe, making sure that he wasn't going to throw it. But McEnroe just powers through him for a couple of yards, and now it's 3rd and 3. Threadbare and Dunnett in the backfield. Play action over the middle. They've got an open man. It's Trevor Toodaloo to the 10. Or William Simplegraw, sorry, number 88. The former Trash Pandas fullback playing tight end for the Beefers as they're now in the red zone as we finish off the first quarter. 0's on the board, but the Beefers threatening to score first against the Stoats. Ash McEnroe once again with Dunnett and Threadbare in the backfield. 2 tight ends in this formation. It's a play action pass. Passes it open in the end zone, but he's stepped out of bounds. His left foot stepping on the chalk, and he's ruled out of bounds. That was William Simplegraw on the quarter route. Incomplete. Second down for the Beefers at the 10. Another play action pass. They get it once again to William Simplegraw, who's all of a sudden become the number 1 receiver on this offense. And Sibblegraw gets it to the 1, and it's 3rd and short for the Beefers. The Stoats need a goal line stand here to prevent going down 7 points early. I say early, we're into the second quarter, so forgive me. Red Baron done it, looking to punch it in. It's an outside pass, and great blocking there by Geronte Dunnett, and Threadbare in without any contest. Beefers with the first touchdown as this home crowd high-fiving and hot dog and grandstanding. Joe Corkboard for the extra point try. There's a JB Bradshaw cameo. He's the place kicker for the Beefers. And well kicked. And the Beefers go up 7 here at the start of the second quarter. Janitors fans watching this game intently. The Janitors beating the Shitbirds earlier tonight to become the over their division champions. They will face the winner of this game tonight in the first postseason game of Season 2 of the Totally Normal Football League. The winner of that going on to the Totally Normal Bowl. The Janitors made it to that Normal Bowl in Season 1 as the number 3 seed, getting defeated by the Trash Pandas. And here, Aston Often receiving the kick at the 8-yard line, getting it to the 25 before being tackled down. Jamar Oweno getting the push. And it's Stoats' ball, and they need to respond to a Beaver score. The Stoats were in this position last season. Handoff to Brett Feelstrong. Stopped for a loss by 2 Beefers. Feelstrong shoulder tackled one out of the way, but Beefers rushing forward, converging on the run, and stopping it for no gain. The Stoats found themselves in this position last season against the Janitors in the final game of the regular season. A win-and-in game. They lost it. And they're hoping to not have that repeated as it's Frank Mellenballer on the streak. Gets it to the 35. Destined Mystery allowing just the slightest amount of separation. And Mellenballer getting it past the veteran cornerback. And Stoats are into Beefers territory at the 35. Six minutes, 12 seconds left and counting. Hoop Swooper, oh my god, tries to boot it out of the pocket. I thought that he was able to get inside of Jevon Holdsbar on the blitz, but Holdsbar, great effort on his part, pivots in place and takes down Hoop Swooper from behind for a big loss. An 8-yard tackle for, 8-yard sack for that matter. And now the Stoats pushed back all the way to the Beefers 42. So Hoop Swooper's going to have to pass along here to get even remotely close. He's going to go big for the Frank Mellenballer pass, but it's overthrown. 3rd and long for the Stoats. Strong I formation on 3rd and long for the Stoats. Play action pass. They're going to throw it deep. Quadruple covered is Frank Mellenballer, and that's going to bring up 4th down for the Stoats, and they are outside of field goal range. So they're going to have to do an enemy side punt. Now the Rockhurst decides to line drive it down the middle of the field, so this will be an easy touchback. Beefers have the ball at their own 20. They're up 7-0 as Justin Threadbare on a huge counter run gets to the secondary for a big 9-yard gain. Beefers make it all the way to the 29, and this run game of the Beefers has been really, really good. Geronte Dunnett picked up a critical block for that last touchdown, and he's just opening up holes and then some for Threadbare. Play action pass, almost intercepted as it bounces between the Jacoby weighing in at and Dennis Creamy. They had a handball rally going between the two of them. It bonked off Creamy, then weighing in at and then Creamy again, and neither one could get their hands on it. That was wild. The pass intended for Ivan Mold. That's going to bring up a third and really short for the Beefers. And they're going to get Justin Threadbare to run it in, the 3-yard gain to the 32 for a first down. Threadbare, the lone back, first and 10. It looked like Ivan Mold on the move. Threadbare counter run to the strong side. Kicks up a great block for first down at the 45. And again, man, it just seems like this run blocking from all of the teams has just been so good. I mean, both the Shitbirds and the Janitors in that game earlier had fantastic run blocking at all levels. And this Beefers team, especially right now, allowing Threadbare to attack the sides like that. And oh man, Steattle... The Beefers, I should specify, with a false start penalty. That's going to push them back. Ash McEnroe. Gary McMoney's the lone back. Stepping back to throw. Ash McEnroe, lots of time. Running out of it, though. It's Greg Trucker up the middle. To the 50, first down Beefers. And this is the bread and butter for the Beefers. They love attacking the middle with in routes and crossing routes with both Ivan Mold, the big guy, and Greg Trucker. Or that's not a first down, that's second and 4, sorry. My bad, Gary McMoney's on the counter. Stop for no gain. Jacoby weighing in at on the free safety blitz, or strong safety blitz, sorry. Ryan Coulier is the free safety. And Ryan Coulier, I did a last game for, not the game earlier tonight, but last week for the Janitors, I quickly said my piece about, oh my god, Ash McEnroe open! Man, Dennis Creamy clueless about the impending quarterback scramble. And McEnroe just cutting upfield abruptly, and a huge gain, nobody was there. As we now reach the 2-minute warning. Yeah, I did a piece on Zach Racer last week for the Janitors and him being a great free safety, consistently there for 2 seasons. Of course, I say that, and next week the Janitors switch him to wide receiver number 1. But Ryan Coulier has been that guy for the Stoats. Is Justin Threadbare, pardons me, his way to the Stoats 35. Yeah, Ryan Coulier and Kelvin Madman were the 2 best defensive backs for the Stoats in Season 1. Unfortunately, they lost Kelvin Madman to the Kingston Gators in the offseason. And now Ryan Coulier has been their best defender. Mashak and roll. That's an interception by Ben Zeitgeist. He's at the 50, and McEnroe takes him down. What a turnover by the Stoats. And the Beefers getting a bit complacent there, intending to get it to Nathan Gaynor on the corner route, and Ben Zeitgeist, well spotted, perhaps saw where Ash McEnroe was looking, steps in front of the pass, grabs it mid-throw, and it's Stoats' ball in Beefers territory. Huge turnover here. Stoats looking for their first points of the game. Brent Fieldstrong, the lone back, sprinting out of the pocket, throwing to the open man. Carl Carlson almost gets it for a first down. It's going to be second and a twiddly dink. A minute 26 left in the first half. Ash McEnroe, play action, rolls out of the pocket once again, throws it deep to Ken McStoat. Or that's Bram Van Spekelo, sorry, but it's tipped away. J.K. Jokester and Omar Jeltz converging on it. Both of them former Gators. And that's going to bring up 3rd and inches for the Stoats. Perhaps they're just going to run it through, or maybe they're going to do something more drastic. They are going to throw it. Brent Fieldstrong easily punching it through for the first down, getting it past the Beefers 30. Minute 10 and counting. Stoats looking for their first touchdown of the game. Some motion. Everyone moving to the right side of the field. Feels strong, the lone back. Play action, rolling out. They're throwing it deep. And it's no good, intended for Bram van Spekeloos. The Stoats at the 28, 2nd and 10. Melon Baller loving the boot rollouts this drive. 56 seconds remaining. He'll step back to throw. His O-line giving him all the time in the world. Throws it to the out route. It's touchdown for the Cookie Dutchman. Bram van Spekeloos, a 27-yard bullet on the out route. Gets inside of J.K. Jokester. And we are about to be tied up here in Seattle. Gabriel DeSavier with the extra point try. And the kick is good, and we have a tie game here in the Seattle Civil War. 49 seconds remaining in the first half. And again, both teams playing like they know what's on the line. It's do or die. The final game of the regular season for these both. Identical records, 4-5. And a win here equals the number 2 seed for the postseason. Losing tonight to your division rival will end your season. High stakes for these two West Coast teams. Gabriel DeSavier to kick it back off. Justin Threadbare at the 5. He's going to return it. He's got blocks in front. No, can't quite pick up one there, and he's going to get tackled at the 25. Beefers have a tiny bit of time to play with here, 45 seconds. I think they have all 3 of their timeouts still remaining, so they might be able to get a field goal out of this drive, depending on how well they move downfield. Ash McEnroe in the shotgun beside Justin Threadbare. Steps back, rolls out, pump fake, and he takes too long, and he's met with Yaden Floatboat, who gets his first sack of the day. 35 seconds left on the clock and counting. Now we're seeing 2 backs for the Beavers. I wonder if they're just going to concede the half here and they're not going to risk a deep pass interception and give the Stoats a chance. Yeah, they're going to wait out the snap. They're going to snap it to McEnroe. Threadbare's going to get the handoff here. So we're going to enter the second half of the game all tied up. Yeah, Threadbare on the counter, run through the middle, shakes a tackle. Okay. And the Stoats used the first timeout. What? Why? Stoats, what are you doing? Why do the Stoats use a timeout here? What are you doing? Oh my god, the Beefers are 6 for 6 on 3rd down conversions. That's insane. And they're just going to get it to Threadbare again, and that's going to end the half. So we're done the first half. 7-7 all tied up. Bram van Spekeloos with a big reception at the edge of the end zone. Scored the Stoats their first touchdown. At the beginning of the game, the Beefers getting it in. With a great Geronte Dunnett fullback block, allowing Justin Threadbare to get into the end zone. We've had 1 turnover so far. A Stoats interception led to that touchdown drive. And now Justin Threadbare shakes off a tackle but can't quite get any further than that as he's converged upon at the 30. So we're coming into a brand new half. Both teams meeting up in the locker rooms during the break to discuss halftime adjustments and how they can further increase the damage of their offense. Greg Trucker on the move. Threadbare, Ash McEnroe attempting to get it to Todd Normal on the crossing route. Tight window there. It's knocked incomplete. 2nd and 10 from the 30. Ash McEnroe. Gary McMoney's in the backfield. It's a pitch to Gary McMoney's. Picks up an amazing block there. Absolutely manhandling him was Justice Ankleton on the outside. Lead blocking for Gary McMoney's on that pitch. Huge run there for about 15 yards, I want to say. And the Beefers at the 46-yard line. McMoney's with Dunnett in the backfield. McMoney's handoff. Picks up blocks. He's got almost green field, but the secondary converge on him. Actually, that is Virgie Hamilton tackling him from behind. These outside runs from the Beavers have been incredible. I believe I said earlier that the run blocking across the league has only gotten like exponentially better over the past couple weeks. Mash McEnroe throwing it, gets it to the 25. Ivan Mold reaching up to the heavens. Absolutely bullying Jacoby Wayne in and out of that catch. But yeah, just look back to that Janitor Shepherds game. Both of those teams having phenomenal run blocking. And these Beefers are really showing how it's done, as they're now well into enemy territory at the Stoats 25. Mash McEnroe stepping back to throw. He's going to sprint forward. What a great decision for a 7-yard scramble. Mash McEnroe getting it to the 18. He's going to bring up a 2nd and 3. Red Bear getting through, gets the first down, but not much more than that. Bob Roberts tackling down the running back. First and 10, the Beefers at the 18. Red Bear and Dunnett in the backfield with 2 tight ends. It's a pitch play to the outside, picks up a great block, but no, he has to. Okay, so Durante Dunnett pushed over the cornerback into Threadbare's way. Threadbare had to jump over it, and he stumbled and wasn't able to really turn upfield after that. And then the Stoats converged on him, and he's only going to gain about 2 yards on that play, maybe 1.5 yards. 2nd and 8. It's another handoff, this time to Gary McMoney's for a first down and a touchdown. He finds an amazing lane. Might as well have been paved with asphalt as he sprints in there, and the Beavers get a 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, this time carried by Gary McMoney's. What a lane! Never in the TNFL do we see running lanes that well developed. The Beavers' blocking was immaculate, and the Stoats just too late to adjust to what was happening before. It was all late. Money gets the money into the end zone. Kick by the Beavers, and they go up 7 points. They lead 14-7 here at home. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter here in the Beefatorium. Do or die for both of these teams. Their final game of the regular season. Win, and you're into the postseason. Tanner Jagoff taking the sweet time there. Aston Often at the 9 to return it. I see a lot of downed Beefers in front of them. But rising from the dead was Maurice Slacks for the tackle after being knocked down. A good return there by Aston Often all the way to the 33. Four minutes 30 left in the 3rd quarter. Hoop Swooper down a touchdown. Hoping to get things rolling. Hoop Swooper throws it up. Gets it to Frank Mellenballer at the 50. I don't know how he got that pass by J.K. Jokester there. J.K. Jokester was ahead of them on the route, and that was just so well placed by Edgar Hoop Swooper. And just like that, we are in the Beefers side of the field. The Stoats at their 49 almost. Feel strong, the lone back. Play action pass. Hoop Swooper has separation on Bram Van Spakelos as he's tackled at the 4 by J.K. Jokester. And just like that, the Stoats have struck deep and find themselves at the cusp of the goal line. 81 yards for Brand Van Spakelos and a touchdown. Almost ran for another touchdown there after the catch. But J.K. Jokester cutting it deep. The Beefers need a goal line stand to keep the lead. But will the Stoats dial up something? They've got the Stoats paw formation here at the goal line. They're going to slowly hand it off to Feel Strong, who punches it in, tackling two beefers on the way. And Feel Strong, living up to his name, Philip Sweet Smoke, inadvertently tackling him into the end zone, and the Stoats score the tying touchdown run off of a big Cookie Dutchman reception. And this civil war is at a deadlock, folks. 14-14. This game is going to come down to the final possession. Which team will have the better clock management skills? Honestly, my money's on the Beefers with how well their running plays have been. But it's really going to be about how can you put your team into a situation where you have the ball with only 50 seconds left, 5-0, where you can set up that game-winning walk-off field goal. That is how I think today is going to end, with Hoop Swooper, Ash McEnroe, and their running offenses firing on all cylinders. And Threadbare not getting a good return on that one. He's only going to get it slightly past the 25. He's tackled down by Zeitgeist. All tied up. Beefers ball at their own 25. Threadbare the lone back. Play action pass. Ash McEnroe's going to keep it. Finds nobody on the left side of the field. He's going to get a 6-yard scramble. And while it's really cool to see scrambling quarterbacks in this league do their thing, we have had two season-ending injuries to starting quarterbacks. Alex Fops for the Hellcats out for the season. And Jalen Rendell Jr. for the Shitbirds is... what? He hasn't... Oh, man. That was 2 hours to get 4 yards there for Justin Threadbare. Just nothing was happening. He found a hole off the left tackle, and then Stoats converged on him, but no one pressed the tackle button, and Threadbare was doing a couple spins, trying to get Turbo Meter off tricks or something, but it's first down Beefers at the 37. Gary McMoney's handoff. Oh my god, Gary McMoney's his open field in front of him at the 30! Missed tackle at the 20, at the 10, and the Beefers have broken through just like that, and McMoney's with one of the best Beefers running plays of the season. Look at this. So, McMoney's huge block. Makes Jacoby Wayne in that miss. Makes Dennis Creamy miss. And Damar Hott, while hot on his heels, isn't able to tackle him down. And the Beefers scoring a touchdown out of nowhere. "62-yard touchdown run." Well, that doesn't have anything on the two kickoff return touchdowns that Justin Threadbare has scored. That's pretty good for the backup running back. Kick is good. Beefers lead 21-14 here with the season on the line for both teams. This game so far has been like a call and response campfire song, but you're singing along with your least favorite person in the world. We'll see if the Stoats can counter with a verse of their own. Aston Often at the 7 to return this ball. And he'll shake a tackle past the 25, almost getting it to the 30. And Aston Often hasn't been too bad on kick returns. The league average has been around the 30, definitely past the 25, and he is certainly meeting that. Brent Fieldstrong, the lone back. The Stoats with 72 yards to cover. Hand off to Brent Fieldstrong. Gets a 9-yard run, tackled down by Isaac Loafing. And a yard and a half for a first down for the Stoats. Second down. A minute 22 remaining in the third quarter. Feel strong. Play action pass. In trouble is Hoop Swooper. And almost making an interception is Maurice Slacks. And great pressure there from the Beefers. And I've been noticing the Beefers just haven't been able to really apply too much pressure to Edgar Hoop Swooper. He just zips out of the pocket and just throws that bad boy quite quickly. But that's really the first time we've seen today that the Beefers have been able to force an early throw from Hoop Swooper as he once again keeps it on a play action. Throws it deep to Bram Van Spakelos, and this time he keeps it for his his second touchdown of the day. I apologize that he set up that's his third deep pass for sure. And just like that, this sing-along from hell continues to ring throughout the Beefatorium. 63-yard touchdown pass. Gabriel DeSaver kicks the extra point. We're tied up with a minute and 5 seconds remaining in the third. Shots fired on all fronts here in this second Seattle Civil War of the season. The Stoats picking up the first win at home earlier in the season, and now it is the Beefers' turn to host them. Teams with identical records, both 4 and 5, and with extreme parity amongst the over there division. A 5-5 record is good enough to get to the postseason. Red Bear on the return, picks up some good blocks, gets to the 29 before being shoved over by Gabriel DeSavier himself, the kicker. Beefers, again, I can't stress this enough. This game is going to come down to that final possession. Both teams throwing gut shot after gut shot. The Beefers with the running offense, but Gary McMoney is stopped for a tackle for loss of 1. It looked like Virgie Hamilton doing the dirty work there. The Beefers have been able to really chip away at the Stoats with their outside run game, and the Stoats have been able to immediately fire back with their deep passes to the Cookie Dutchman, of all people, who's been over-reliable. Ash McEnroe throwing it. Ivan Bolt gets it through the coverage past the 50 into Stoats territory. Look at that. Oh, so close to getting his hands on the ball was Jacoby weighing in at, but just ever slightly away from the ball. That play could have gone so differently by a matter of millimeters. Ivan Bolt with the third reception, and we are entering the final quarter for one of these two teams. Tied up, 21 points apiece. Beefers ball on the Stoats side of the field. Ash McEnroe is going to have to play immaculately. His running offense has been deadly. Gary McMoney's already with 1 rushing touchdown today. He's going to go on the counter run, finds a big hole, but doesn't get really much more than 4 yards. Which is still a great play. I shouldn't tone that down. The Beefers at 173 yards rushing today. A lot of that coming from a huge Gary McMoney's rushing touchdown. 2nd and 6 for the Beefers. They're at the Stoats 44. Gary McMoney's still in as the back. Gary McMoney shakes off a Stoat, but number 51, Aaron Breadwards, doesn't allow him much leeway after that. That's only going to be for about 1.5 yards. And that's going to bring up a 3rd down for the Beefers. The Beefers, 6 for 7 on 3rd downs. They are insane. And McEnroe in the shotgun looking to throw for this 3rd down try. They need a 1st down. They throw it. Get the open man of Todd Normal. Shakes off a guy at the 20, at the 10. Touchdown Beefers. They turn a 3rd down. And Todd Normal delivers a stiff arm herd around Seattle. Watch this as he absolutely pushes over Ben Zeitgeist. No, that's not a stiff arm. He just shook the tackle. Ben Zeitgeist doesn't have a great angle on Todd Normal, and he breaks away, and these crowd bowing to their reliable receiver, Todd Normal, as they go ahead with a touchdown. Todd Normal has the most receiving yards on the Beefers, and he has only added to his grand total with another 41 passing touchdown. 41-yarder, I should say. Kick clean. Beefers once again go up 7. The Stoats have been able to answer time after time after time. I don't remember a single point in this game where a drive did not end in a touchdown. We've had 5. No, sorry. 7. 7 touchdowns so far this game. The Stoats getting 3. The Beefers getting 4. This is turning into a slobber knocker, folks. 6 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in the game. Joe Corkboard kicks it off to Aston Often at the 7. He doesn't have really good blocks on the left side of the field, so he's going to get tackled nearly at the 30. Oh. That was my bad. The game did not crash. Hopefully I didn't give anybody a conniption fit. I accidentally clicked outside the window. 1st and 10 for the Stoats. Brent Fieldstrong, the lone back. A bunch formation here for the Stoats. Flea flicker! Throws it deep! Brad Van Spakelos catches it, runs out of bounds, and just like that, they're at the 25 of the Beefers. What is this passing game of the Stoats? But see, the Beefers are challenging the pass on the flea flicker. Was Van Spakelos out of bounds? Oh, that's borderline, folks. That is borderline. Oh, I think he's out of bounds, folks. This is a huge call for the Stoats. Down a touchdown. I have the commentary turned off because I'm riffing on it myself, so we won't know until the text comes up. The play's reversed. The pass incomplete, out of bounds on the challenge. Van Spakelos, that would have been his 5th reception for a huge amount of yards. But he'll stay at 4 with 2 touchdowns today. 2nd and 10 for the Stoats. They're going to hand it off to Brent Fieldstrong, who shakes off so many Beefers, and he's going to get it to the 35 for a 3rd and 2 situation. Three and 5 on 3rd down are the Stoats. Perhaps they're just going to hand it off to Brent Fieldstrong. No, they're going to pass it. I feel like this is a mistake. Corner out for Brad Van Spakelos. He's unable to come up with it. 4th down, Stoats. Good coverage there. I think that was Destin Mystery hugging close. And Nelly Rockhurst with his first punt in a while. As they give it back to the Beefers, who still hold the lead here in Seattle. Rockhurst punts it to the left side. Red Bear running over. Collects the punt. Makes it to the 40. So the Beefers 60 yards away. So the Stoats finally unable to answer the Beefers' previous touchdown to tie up the game. So if the Beefers can chew up clock here with 5 minutes and 17 seconds left in the game, they can wrap this bad boy up. Gary McMoney's tackled for only maybe a half a yard gain. We'll see where the ref spot his knee. But great effort there from the Stoats, who the Stoats are going to have their run block, or their run stopping game, I should say, at an A+ level in order to stop the time killing ability of the Beefers here. McMoney's the lone back. McMoney's on the counter run. Stoats converge, but McMoney still is able to fall over for about a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 3rd and kind of medium for the Beefers, about 4 or 5 yards. And the Beefers, 7 for 8 on 3rd down. But this one is not going to be as easy. 3rd and 7, they're going to call it. McMoney's beside McEnroe in the shotgun. McEnroe to throw, in trouble. Stoats all over him. On the comeback is Todd Normal, but he runs over the 1st down line. 4th down Beefers as this crowd chants them, pleads with the team to go for it on 4th down, but I don't think they'll go for it. With the lead, I think they'll just punt it back to the Stoats. 4th and a teeny little bit. 4th and a flea's dick. We'll see what Trayvon Enterdicky does at the 50. He'll just punt it. The Beefers playing it safe. But with the Stoats passing attack like it is, this may be a mistake that ties up with the game. Of course, that big Bram Van Spekelos reception being caught out of bounds was the big reason the Stoats weren't basically teleported all the way to the 25-yard line of the Beefers. We'll see what the Stoats do here. 3 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the game. Stoats losing 28-21, down 1. Edgar Hoopswooper keeps the ball. He's going to scramble for 9 yards. Elmo Maddington on the tackle. Everybody in Seattle, Stoats fans, Beavers fans, on the edge of their seats. 2 minutes 50 seconds to play. Hoopswooper with another play action. Throws it down the middle of the field. Knocked away by Omar Jeltz. This game for the final playoff spot. The Stoats now 50% on 3rd down. They only have a tiny bit to go. Are they going to feel strong it in for a 1st down, or is Hoopswooper going to shoot for the moon? They will pitch it, but this doesn't look good. No, okay, 1st down past the 30. Stoats keep the drive alive on the for sure outside pitch, and that was scary. Feel Strong didn't really have any run blocking help on that left side of the field. But he's able to turn up, get past the 1st down marker, moves the chains. 1st and 10 for the Stoats. They're at their 31. And it's a crossing right to Bram Van Spekelos, and that's going into Beefers territory at the 49. Bram Van Spekelos on this big crossing route, and you see there, Omar Jeltz playing that cover zone. Doesn't really, he hesitated on whether or not to go after him, and he stutter stepped, saw that Hoopswooper threw the ball, and was like, shit. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, no. So Stoats 1st down in enemy territory. We're hit the 2-minute warning. 1 minute and 51 seconds remaining in the 2nd Seattle Civil War. Both of these team seasons on the line. The Stoats looking to tie it up. Hoopswooper throws it to the crossing route, and it is good to Ken McStoat. 1st down, Stoats at the 40. And Ken McStoat delivered a big elbow. Oh man, there's a sentence I haven't said on the stream in a while. A big elbow to one of the linebackers to get open in free space. And what the booth? Okay, so apparently they're seeing if this is an out-of-bounds catch. Oh, okay, they're reviewing if the tackle was made out of bounds. Okay, so this is actually important for the Stoats. So I think that the referee spotted Ken McStoat inbounds, and they're checking to see whether or not the clock should be paused if Ken McStoat was tackled out of bounds or not. This is big for clock management. The play stands. So we're inside of 2 minutes, so that means all plays that could be challenged are automatically reviewed by upstairs, as the saying goes. So no challenge flag was used on that. Hoopswooper keeping the ball, and that was a bad decision on that one, as they are tackled for a huge sack back to the 45. 2nd and 16 now for the Stoats. They're quickly scrambling together. 1 minute 36, 1 minute 35, counting in this final game. Hoopswooper sprinting out of the pocket. He's going to throw it 6 feet in front of him. all that build-up to that shiny tech down throw. The Stoats using their 1st of 3 timeouts, but now they have a 3rd and long situation. This could be the conversion of the game. 1 minute 27 seconds remaining. They need a 1st down. Hoopswooper in trouble, hitting every direction on the stick at once. He's gonna go deep for a double-covered man in the end zone, and that's gonna be 4th down Stoats. They have to go for it on 4th down here. They have no choice. 1 minute and 20 paused on the clock. The Stoats will go for it on 4th and 13. Will they tie it up, or will their season be over? Hoopswooper pump fakes, throws it over, almost intercepted, but turnover on downs anyways. Destin Mystery making the play. And the Stoats with only 2 timeouts, 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. If the Beefers can scrounge out a couple of first downs, maybe even only a singular first down, they will move on to the postseason and end the Stoats season for the 2nd season in a row. That was a lot of times I said the word season. Gary McMoney's is stopped for no gain. Timeout Seattle, or timeout Stoats, I should say. Both teams from Seattle is really messing with my mind. The Beefers at the 43, 1 minute and 12 seconds paused on the clock. All the Beefers need to do is waste time with their run plays. Gary McMoney's once again stopped for no gain. Virgie Hamilton with a hard hit from the back. And the Stoats use their final timeout. If the Beefers get this first down, they win. If the Stoats are able to get the stop, they will have a possession. Gary McMoney's is stopped for no gain. The Stoats have life. This time it's DeMar Hott. And that's both of the famous... every single word in my mind has escaped me. I'm so excited. The highly praised defensive ends both making huge plays on that stop. So the Beefers are going to take as long as possible on this punt. They need to pin the Stoats deep. And they got 20 more seconds to burn off that clock. The Stoats are going to get the ball back with roughly 25 seconds on the clock. And with how well Bram Van Spakelos has been cooking this day, I have no doubt that the Stoats are able to tie it up and bring the Seattle Civil War to overtime. But anything can happen. Fair catch being waved to save time. Touchback, so the Stoats will get the ball at the 20. This is the possession of the game. Either the Stoats tie it up, or they go home in shame. No timeouts. They have to go long. 24 seconds on the clock. Hoop Swooper, his season on the line. Play action pass, rolling out of the pocket, throws it deep. He gets it to Frank Mellenballer. He's going at the 20. He's tackled down. No timeouts. Are they even going to have enough time to set up here? 14, 13. The entire team needs to get to the other end of the field. Time is running out. 8 seconds. 7 seconds. Hoop Super's there. Is the rest of the offensive line there? 4 seconds. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. No, they're not able to get the ball off in time, and the Seattle Beefers win by just 1 score. Frank Mellenballer wasn't able to get enough speed to separate himself from Omar Jeltz. And the Beefers turn a terrible season into one of greatness, and they will go on to fight the Janitors next stream for a chance to get to the Normal Bowl. Wow. Man. Oh, wow. I've been screaming my lungs out this whole time. What an ending. Edgar Hoop Super, 122.9, throwing for 303 yards. Get the boat. Ash McEnroe, 99.4. What a fantastic game. Both of these teams played truly like their seasons were on the line as they were. Gary McMoney's 108 freaking yards. What? A 7.7 average? This guy's insane. Brent Fieldstrong, 39 yards. Threadbare, 38. Receiving totals. Bram Van Spakelos, the MVP of the Stoats, 163 yards on 5 receptions. Oh my god. Frank Mellenballer, 3 receptions for 119. And Ivan Mold chipping in 3 receptions for 68. Man. Your tackle leader for this game, Aaron Bredwards, with 2. Your TFL leader, also Aaron Bredwards. Your sacks, tied between Jamie Bunwalla, Jevin Holzbard, Yaden Float Boat, and Philip Sweetsmoke. Your interceptions leader, Ben Zeitgeist. And, wow. I'm out of breath, folks. The Stoats, once again, eliminated from playoff contention in the final game of the regular season. But the Beefers, staying strong with their amazing run offense. Holy moly. Alright, this song's about to end. Let's wrap this up. Coming up on Tuesday, September 17th, the Michigan Hellcats up against the Hamilton Rollers, and the Toronto Trash Pandas up against the Kingston Gators. This is the final doubleheader of the Over Here division. And at stake, the Kingston Gators have clinched the championship, so they're fine. But the Trash Pandas, if they want to win here, they need the Hellcats to beat the Rollers, and the Trash Pandas need to beat the Gators by quite a few points to add to their point differential. So, yes, join us here on Tuesday. There will be no Wednesday stream because we moved the Wednesday stream to today because there was a special meetup happening. Oh man, I hope you guys had a freaking blast. What an amazing game. But yes, we're finishing up the regular season Tuesday, September 17th. Be there, be square. Thank you so much everybody for watching. I'm gonna go rest my voice.